slightly clearer than the other one, and I said, oh, that means I don't have to change. Because there was one that I bought for, I think it was $50 or $60 or something like that. And that's the one that I was really depressed that I didn't actually do it, because that one actually sounded beautiful the last time I was using it. It sounded beautiful, and it was good. It wasn't a bad microphone. It was really good. But of course, it had two problems that I would have really liked. Well, the first one was that I had a joke with it because it was literally called the Blue Yeti Snowball. You can look it up. I got it for, I think I got a black one for like, it had to have been $50 because that's how I think it worked, and that's when I found out that their online thing sucked. Yeah. So $50. That's how much I paid for mine. And not saying that that's cheap or anything like that, but when I actually got to go there a second time, they had a different one for sale. And I thought, oh cool, it actually comes in multiple colors. Well, maybe I might like this color more. Dude, that one is like $70. Never mind, I don't want it anymore. Oh, I don't need Silph, actually, I can drop that. So yes, that's pretty much what I ended up doing. Ooh, I got a max revive, but that means I need another item to be dropped. I could toss this. I don't need an awakening. Get that thing out of here. Ah, still trying to find that. Still trying to find that TM. I think I need Sword Stance, I think, right? Or is everybody already fully done? No, you don't have Sword Stance yet. You don't have Sword Stance or Earthquake, so that's a problem. That means it's still running around. But, yeah. Like, I was really happy with that microphone. It was better than a... So, how my whole microphone situation was that I had a headset, and I remember playing with a bunch of friends, and they were like, your microphone's just garbage. And I went, alright, well, I'm gonna go down to the store the next day, and I'm gonna go pick up a microphone. So I grabbed this random $20 microphone, and I thought that, you know, it's perfect. It's in my budget of $20 for that day. I didn't want to spend like $80 million on a microphone, so I just thought, just for random online gaming kind of thing, it would be perfect. So I thought, hey, you know what? This is perfect. So I did that. Problem is that a $20 microphone is pretty garbage. So literally my friends are like, go back to the headset. And I'm like, what? What's wrong? I got a microphone. It's like, what'd you get? A paperclip and call it a microphone? I go, what are you talking about? The quality is just garbage. Just stop using it. So I went, alright, I guess. I don't know, I just picked up a random microphone. He goes, how much did you spend on it? $20. That's probably why. Again, you probably got the paperclip one. And I'm like, oh. So, there's that as well. I think, and then later on, I got the Snowball. And all my friends are like, you got a better microphone. How much did you spend on it? Probably spent like $100 on it. I'm like, I spent $50. They're like, no, you didn't. You didn't spend $50 on a microphone that good. You spent $100. And I went, nope, spent $50. Yeah, because the one that I'm talking about is because I got the. Oh, I have to replace this with Body Slam, right? Yeah, I have to replace this with Body Slam. So before we do the Elite Four, I'll have to replace this with Body Slam. I'm trying to use up items, but I don't think anybody's taking any damage or anything like that. What's this? Self-destruct? Yeah, we can drop. We can toss this. So this one right now is not the microphone that I thought I needed. Because there's two different types of microphones out in the world. This one is the one that I thought I needed, because I heard that Blue Yeti was a brand specifically that was really good for recording YouTube videos and streaming and blah blah blah. You know, the long list of things that you would end up wanting it if you were a YouTuber kind of thing. The problem is that those YouTubers, or Blue Yeti, doesn't specify that and they don't really need to. It's more so just you need to be really good at identifying what microphone is what kind of thing. There's two different microphones. There's, I can't remember if it's condenser or something like that, or something weird like that. There's one that's better for conference calls, which is what this one is. Because if I turn on a fan that's not even blowing in the microphone, and that's like outside past a door, you can still hear it. And it's like a good, like, few meters away from me. And it's like, seriously. So literally when I am recording, I can't have any air currents in here. Because as soon as I end up doing it, it's gonna have a problem. And yeah. So I did a little bit more research again, and I found that the microphone that would be perfect for me is a Audio-Technica one. That one is a better one because what it does is it has a more, I don't know how to word it. I think I can come up with like a synonym for it pretty much. It takes better local sort of thing, so it gathers sound waves kind of thing closer to it. So instead of grabbing it like halfway across the universe kind of thing, it just grabs it as tight as like a 1 centimeter gap kind of thing. And supposedly it's supposed to sound 10 times better than this brand of microphone. Which this microphone, if you want to know, is the Blue Yeti Nano. So, and the reason why the Blue Yeti Nano is not the microphone for me is because it's meant to be already in a room that has been sound treated. The problem is that where I'm living right now, I don't know if I can actually sound treat a room. I don't know if I can sound treat a room, and it wouldn't like break the lease or anything like that. So I don't really want to work. I don't really want to do that. So that's why I'm gonna try and get an Audio-Technica one. And then once that happens and a bunch of other things get set into motion, that's when I will start streaming. Back onto the complete videos, because I know I was rambling on about that, and I apologize. But when I have a topic that I really like to talk about, I streamline towards it. And I do change my focus on that kind of thing way too often, and I apologize for that. But that's pretty much par for the course for the rest of this. Anyway, back to the complete ones. So for the complete sessions, where was I? I think I was on the upload schedule. So I was doing a bunch of different times, and I was looking at the views. Mind you, mind you, that's not when we were at. What are we at? We're like about 20 subscribers, I think, right about now. Thank you so much. I know one of them I have to actually excuse because that's actually my YouTube viewing account, and I only have that one subscribed literally for one thing, and that's to make sure that the video actually got uploaded properly, or to make sure that the video even got uploaded. Because if I, let's say, am playing a game, and because my phone is connected to that one, so if I don't see that my what is it, like if my phone doesn't have a YouTube pop-up at like 3 o'clock, or what it actually sends it to me at 3:01, which is kind of frustrating, but it doesn't send it to me right away. But either way, if it doesn't send me one right away, I look and I go, oh, it's not there. So I go in Windows, is it Windows tab? Yeah, it's Windows tab. I Windows tab over to the second desktop thing that's there, and I go and take a look at that, and I go, what's going on here? Why didn't you upload? And if it's still, I know one day it frustrated me so much. I think there was a couple of times where the complete ones frustrated me so much, because back when I was up at 5 in the morning to upload videos, a lot of the videos would take about, literally it would say like, you know, like it would take 5 hours to upload, or it'll take like, you know, 3 hours to upload, and I'd be like, okay, fine. So by the time it's like 10 o'clock, you should be done. in a sense. So when 8 hours pass, one of them is uploaded, and the other one says processing. What percentage of processing are you at? Processing. That helps so much. But whatever, it's fine. As long as you're still processing, you're fine. I think it was a Diablo 3 video. I might be wrong. It's either Diablo 3 or Borderlands 3. It's one of the two. Anyway, so when it comes down to, I think it was 3 or 4 o'clock. I think it was 3 o'clock that a video didn't get uploaded. I'm like, oh, what now? So I go and look at it. It's still processing. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So I leave it there, and by 4 o'clock, it uploads. And I'm like, seriously? Did you want me to wake up earlier or something like that? So I got really frustrated on that. So yeah. So that ended up happening. I was really pissed about that. So the upload schedule is, well, if YouTube will actually do it. Oh, mind you, now I upload ahead of time, so I think right now I still have like up to till the end of September already pre-uploaded, and I'm gonna do that for all of October as well, so that way though we don't have to worry about it anymore. This is more of a precautionary measure, but we have all of. But I do have like all the videos already uploaded, so I now don't need to stress about the complete ones being uploaded before they need to go out. Now to me, this has one benefit and one thing that's really bad that I wish, like, don't get me wrong, I still check my email for any YouTube notifications. I do check my YouTube, at least I try to check it once a day. But sometimes there's that day that you're like, I don't feel like going. The one benefit is that I don't have to worry about videos being uploaded, because by the time because what I do is that I upload about, what is it? I go 6 videos at a time, which is about 3 days. So every day I upload 3 days worth of videos. And I still go through the same criteria. Mind you, I have to use a calendar now to figure out which dates are which. If it goes to the next month, because for some reason YouTube doesn't adjust to the month or something, I don't know. So I know I had to do it because last time I think I was working on it in August, I believe. Was it August? Yeah, it was August. When I was working on it in August, it wouldn't go down towards September, so I actually had to drag down, which also hid its thing for, like, I think it was like Sunday to Saturday kind of thing. So I'm like, great. So now I gotta go open up my calendar and find out what is what, right? So it's fine. But yeah, so I have all of September, and I gotta go do all of October. That's fine. But don't worry, I've been trying to find more games to upload in the meantime, kind of thing. Once I get the Audio Technica and of course a new desk, it still hasn't come in yet. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I've been contacting them and I'm not getting any answers, so I'm gonna try and figure out what's going on with that. But when it does come in, I'm immediately building the thing. Because this one, as I showed during a Pokemon Insurgence grinding session, the desk that I currently have, don't get me wrong, it's perfect for a student that's just doing homework kind of thing and just has a computer as a side sort of thing. But for a person like me, when I try and use my super rapid like keyboard movement kind of thing, the desk wiggles or jiggles, depending on how you want to kind of word it as, or depending on the word you want to kind of use it as, which is bad in my case because when I'm recording, it moves the microphone. That's not what I want. I don't want the microphone to be moved. I just want the microphone to be perfectly fine. So that's one problem that I have with it, is that the microphone moves, and it's not really good for the audio. Despite the audio already being bad, I would prefer the audio being perfectly fine, and it's in a weird way, kind of thing. Can toss X accuracy, we're not going to use it. Yay, we got calcium. Alright. So, yeah, so I have this session 1s being uploaded at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. respectively, because the 5-1 is usually for those later kind of things, and plus it also is to future-proof everything else. Now, one of the major goals for the channel is, again, waiting for my desk, because I don't trust this one for streaming, especially if we're going to go with those high-intense gaming kind of thing.